everybody benefits from something. Like, I want to know who benefited from Khomeini coming back to Iran. So in my mind, I go through different things. I want to ask you before I give you mine, because you know the accusations of him being a double agent. You know the accusations of France media indirectly started giving him so much time on TV that other people in Iran could watch him and start liking him, and the way they build him up and the way they edified him, and he's such an amazing man and he's such a gentle this, and oh my God, he's so this and he's so caring, and what if one day he returns back to Iran and Iranian people are just watching it on French TV all over, wow, this is such an incredible thing. So who benefited from Khomeini coming back to Iran? Is it France? Is it UK? Is it Russia? Who benefited from Khomeini coming to Iran? Khomeini.
If you're talking about foreign countries, definitely Russia benefited, not Western countries. You know, although Soviet Union on those days, they didn't know the Islamists that were close to get the power. But from November 1978, gradually they found out that, wow, by the hands of the people of Iran, millions of people, and leadership of Islamists, the regime of Shah, who was an ally to West, especially the United States, is going to be overthrown. So they changed their tone, and gradually Radio Moscow Farsi started to talking against Shah, because they had a good relationship with regime of Shah on 60s, and based on deterrent policy of Khrushchev, and I have to say good foreign policy of regime of Shah that had good relationship with West and East at the same time. They didn't think about overthrowing the Shah. Maybe Tudeh party was in Eastern Germany, wanted, overthrowing Shah, but not that was not the policy of the Soviet Union government. But on November 78, gradually they found out, wow, it's something big is happening in Iran. So they changed their tone, and I can say that right after victory of revolution, that they found out that, okay, these guys, the Islamists who took the power, they are against communism and West at the same time. We were the generation that we were against communists and Westerns at the same time. You know, people on those days shouted death to US and death to Soviet Union at the same time. They found out that, okay, we should change our policy. They started to approach Iran at the first years of victory of revolution, but by the hands of Eastern Germany, that Iranian had no problem with Germany. And after decline of communist regime, that they were not communist anymore, and the Putin regime, they approached Iran easier, and gradually I think that they penetrated everywhere in Iran. And I can say that the strategy of Russia, communist Russia or Putin Russia, during the last 46 years was to keep Iran in a distance from Western countries, European countries, and the US, so that none of the Western countries can trust Iran, can come to Iran, invest in Iran, and especially in oil and gas industries of Iran, because Iran is the only country that gas reservoirs of Iran is second in the world after Russia, or maybe some people believe that maybe more than Russia. So Iran should be in a distance from Western allies to make sure that is at the hands of Russia. So if you ask about who benefited from Iran revolution, I say that right now Russia has benefited more than any country. Iran, let me put it on this way, especially during Khomeini, the present leader, Iran has gradually become a member of the incorporation. I borrowed the word from Anna Applebaum last book. She has written a good book. Its name is Autocracy, Inc. She explains that there is an incorporation from dictatorships, autocracy regimes, that all of them are kleptocracies. The leadership, there are about 36, 37 countries, including at the leadership are China and Russia. And the members are Iran, Venezuela, Cuba, Belarus, and blah, blah, blah. She explains very well that how they unite each other, how they support each other, and how they have only one theory against the liberal democracy of West, especially the United States. And what they do, keeping the dictators in power, helping each other, and their kleptocracy regimes. Now Iran is in that club. Islamic Republic of Iran is a member of the club of incorporation of kleptocracies or dictatorships with under leadership of Russia and China. And definitely they are benefited from Iran right now. China, for instance, Iran smuggles oil to China because of the U.S. sanctions, sometimes 50% under price. And they don't give to Iran any hard currency. They say, oh, no, this is under sanction, U.S. dollar, no. And Iranians should buy Chinese goods with yuan, and even they don't give you their qualified goods. They say, okay, you should take this one instead of that one. And this is how the Chinese actually milk the cow.
You ever read the book Committee of 300? Have you ever read that book?
300?
Committee of 300. Committee of 300.
No.
You ever read that book? So in the book Committee of 300,
no,
it talks about that Khomeini was the making of MI6. So the same way CIA helped the Shah get in to replace Mossadegh, they say Khomeini was helped by MI6. This is why BBC would put him up, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now, hang tight before you give your rebuttal. But that's the story you hear about with MI6 and Khomeini. Nowadays, more than ever, the brand you wear reflects and represents who you are. So for us, if you wear a Future Looks Bright hat or a Valuetainment gear, you're telling the world, I'm optimistic, I'm excited about what's going to be happening, but you're a free thinker, you question things, you like debate. And by the way, last year, 120,000 people got a piece of Future Looks Bright gear with Valuetainment. We have so many new things. The cufflinks are here. New Future Looks Bright. This is my favorite, the green one. Just yesterday, somebody placed an order for 100 of these. If you watch the PBD podcast, you got a bunch to choose from. White ones, black ones. If you smoke cigars and you come to our cigar lounge, we have this high quality lighter cutter and a holder for the cigars. We got sweaters with the Valuetainment logo on it. We got mugs. We got a bunch of different things. But if you believe the future looks bright, if you follow our content and what we represent with Valuetainment, with PBD Podcast, go to vtmerch.com. And by the way, if you order right now, there's going to be a special VT gift inside just for you. So again, go to vtmerch.com, place your order, tell the world that you believe the future looks bright. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.